Hey everyone, Bret here. Time for your June 2026 Greater Houston Housing Market Update. So instead of just going straight into data, the lead, and I'll send this in an email, of course, if you're on the distribution, Houston pending home sales hit a 4-year May high. So 2026 May, this last May, pendings went bonkers, higher than the last 4 years, which is basically all the time since the craziness of COVID. So yeah, things are moving now. Single family home sales declined 3.2% year over year. Now, I say that, so those are sold. Those are sold homes in May of this year versus sold homes in May of 25. So 3.2% decrease, okay? Pending home sales up 5.8%. So almost 6%. That's what I was talking about in the lead. So it's like a light switch got flipped between April and May. So May recordings down a little versus last year, but May pendings, wow. So those will be closing in June. So I expect a pretty significant bump up next month in the recorded sales data. So days on market, single family home sales increased from 51 days to 54, relatively the same. Single family home median price was statistically flat at about 340,000. So 340 is where most of the homes are lumped together. That's like the most common price point, not the average price point, but a lot are lumped up at that 340 price point. Again, affordability, new construction, I say this every month, that's what they're targeting, okay? Single family average price increased 2.3%. So we're back up to about $447,000 and change, okay? So home prices are a little bit higher this May than last May, okay? Inventory unchanged, about 5 months supply. Again, I'm still seeing buyers. It's starting to balance. I've been seeing buyers have so much hand in negotiations and so much leverage. They still have that, but not as much as like a month or two ago. And especially once the market and everybody's seeing the data of pendings. And I have some real world scenarios where I'm seeing some of my listings just pop. I have one right now that is getting 50. Actually, we got a $60,000 over list price. Multiple offers. And again, this isn't a $2 million home. This is in the like 500s. And somebody said, no, we'll give you 10% higher to get the contract. Yeah, it's insane. Total property sales declined 3%. Again, that's May of this year versus May of last year. So a little bit less sales, but again, here goes to the price point going higher. And we're back up to 447 is the average price in Greater Houston. Total dollar volume decreased only 1.8%. Okay, so 3.1% less sales, but only 1.8% less volume. So it means things are selling for higher. Okay, so yeah, luxury homes, they're leading the market. Luxury's popping. My wife always makes fun of me if I say it's on and popping. So luxury home sales, it's on and popping. Hope you heard that, Melissa. But anyway, yeah, it's exciting and things are moving. Rates are still stubborn right now until this Iran stuff gets handled in oil markets and because I mean everything, even asphalt, fertilizer, like I'm seeing so much stuff is being affected in inflation. When it rears its ugly head, it trickles down to mortgage markets and you're afforded. Like, I can't explain it. I think people are just like, I need a house now. I'll refi later. Let's get the house now before prices go bonkers even more. So it's a good time to be a buyer and a good time to be a seller. So no doom and gloom. Homes are still moving. If you want to talk about this or anything else, please reach out, text, call, email. I'd love to chat with you about this and anything else. Catch you next month. Later.